How's it going, guys? This is Kenneth1619, your host, and I got here the annoying Parrot Mo, and he wouldn't shut up, so I took him out of the cage just so he won't be so loud. And today I'll be doing the review of the Cooler Master Scout 2 in the Arctic White Edition. So without further ado, let's get right into it, guys. Guys, here I got the Scout 2 in the Arctic White by the good fellas over at Cooler Master. And as you can see, this is the back panel here. And since we're on this back panel, I'll start from here. We have the side panel jutting out a little bit, so you got more room for cable management on that side. And moving out to the front. And moving out to the front, we have our plastic front panel, I suppose, with three 5 1/4 inch bays. You can put in your optical drives and whatnot. And you have two 120 millimeter fans up in the front here, and you got the Cooler Master logo or insignia here. And at the top here, you have your two USB 3.0s, your two USB 2.0s, the microphone and head jack port. And right above that, we have the power switch, the reset button, and your LED indicator light to turn on your LEDs from your two 120s in the front. Alright guys, moving on to the side, which is, in my opinion, the best side of the case. You're going to have a little cutout here where you can see inside of your case into your motherboard. And right below that, you're going to have two 120 millimeter fan mounts, and it's got a nice hexagon cutout. And now we'll take a look at the top here. Looking at the top once again, we have our sturdy handle, so you can take your computer to LAN parties or move your computer at will to wherever other space in the house you want to. It's a really nice addition to the case, considering it's more of a low-end Cooler Master case compared to like the Half X or the Enforcer, not the Enforcer, I forget what it's called. The Trooper, there we go. A bit more high-end cases, but it's got a nice rubberized finish too. As you can see, it's got a nice flex, but I mean, it's pretty sturdy. I'm only assuming there's probably steel in here underneath the rubber. Besides that, I think this looks like a removable fan cover, to be honest with you. It's got a little arrow pointing up. I'm not exactly sure how to take this off. Figure it out sooner or later. But that'll be the top for you guys. And alright guys, taking a look at the back, you got your cutout for your motherboard, and you got your PCI expansion slots cutouts as well, your power supply cutouts, and if you wanted to run your mouse and or keyboard through here for extra safety precautions, you have your 120 millimeter non-LED fan mounted on the inside, two rubber grommets for your water cooling, or if you just happen to like to finger these things. I mean, it's do what you do, man. So with that said, let's open up the side here and check out the inside. First things first, you're going to see a rather difficult cardboard box to take out. And inside, just gonna strip this shit. You're going to have your rails for your hard drives, and I believe is zip ties and speaker for your motherboard, bunch of nuts and bolts and screws for your motherboard, and to secure your GPU in place. Alright, and putting that aside, you have your tool list, locking mechanisms for your optical drives up here. I believe this is a 7 HUD cage with an additional 120 fan mounts here. And you can also remove these two, I believe, if you wanted to, for extra space for your graphics card. And you have room for a micro ATX, an ATX, and I believe an ATX extended. And you got your USB 3.0, USB 2.0, it's your LED indicators, recent runs, and all that neat stuff. And you got room additional on the two tops for 2 additional 120s. And with that said, guys, gonna wrap up this review slash unboxing, rather not, because I really didn't unbox it. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. It's a really nice case. It's done up with steel and aluminum, but I mean, look, there's absolutely no flex in this. No flex at all. And I have a Cooler Master Enforcer that's got a pretty good flex in the door. So it's built pretty high. It's painted really well. I don't see any spots where they missed. And besides all that, it's very stylish and modern. And I'll see you guys in another another video rather. And make sure to check out my gaming videos and subscribe. That really helps. Like the video, comment if you feel so inclined to, and see you later, guys.